Oh my gosh. You dunk it in, and then there's just a little button. Hey Vogue, it's Logan Browning, and I'm going to show you how I do my smudge-proof makeup look. A few times that I venture outside, I want to feel good about myself, and I'm going to show you how I do my makeup look that doesn't go anywhere. The whole point is to not have it transfer onto your mask. I'm going to start with washing my face. My skin's been pretty good during quarantine, and I think that's just because I haven't had makeup on it. I like this mud mask, just kind of getting rid of oils, it's getting rid of impurities. Obviously, when you're doing this for Vogue, you make it look a lot cuter. It's not dry yet, but it's already doing what it needs to do because my face is on fire, so we are taking it off of me. Okay, so I've wiped the mask off, and yes, you'll notice I look like a pumpkin now. That is okay. A little toner. Don't forget your neck, and don't forget the back of your neck and the back of your ears. What this redness is doing is basically bringing the blood rushing to the surface of my skin to try to heal anything that might need to be healed. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit with some rose face spray. You can never have too much serum. You probably can. It's kind of an antioxidant serum. It blocks free radicals. I like to tap my skin a little. I just feel like it kind of gets the blood flowing. Perfect. I'm not doing any foundation, so I have to make sure that my skin not only looks good, but is actually healthy. Finish off with some moisturizer. Don't forget the neck. With sunscreen, it's been very hard for me to find one that I feel like doesn't make my face look like a ghost. The one I use is pretty good. I wish there were more options for, girls with different pigmented skin colors. If you're out there and you have any tips for me, holla at me. I'm just going to put a little bit of a lip mask on. Having really good lip moisturizer to kind of set in your lips while you do the rest of your face is a really good idea. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes. Look at that, I'm a new woman. I have learned from my makeup artist that doing something like a nice light shimmer and then a mascara is just as eye-popping as doing all of the jazz. So that's what I'm doing today. Oh yeah, baby. This color, I tend to tap more than rub. My aunt actually taught me that. Less is best. I'm going into my favorite part, obviously, mascara. I have a sample. Why would I go buy my own if they're gonna give me the good samples? And you don't do the thing, when it's like, no, this is not a machine gun. It is a mascara tube. One time in. And I go really close to the lash line. I look down or I close my eye and I try to get the top of the lashes so they can really extend. Do the top, let it dry, don't rush it, wait, do a happy dance, be patient before you do the bottom. I look up when I do my mascara on the bottom, which is why I want to make sure that the tops are definitely dry. Next, I'm gonna move to my brows. So I brush them up first and then I'll go in with the actual pigment. I don't want my brows to look really drawn on, and I try to do my best to use lighter strokes. I will say when I get my makeup done at work, this is the one thing I ask to do. For me, brows can be really personal. This is the one thing. I will have the best makeup artist in the world. I'm still like, give me the brow. The next step I'm going to do is doing a little bit of concealer. This concealer is a 24-hour kind of long stay concealer. Whatever you do on this side, do it on this side. Because if I'm covering this up and it's gonna look a little brighter and I don't do it on the other side, someone's gonna be able to tell. I am gonna go ahead and blend in with my finger, and then I'm gonna use a Q-tip. I learned this on film. I was supposed to not be having any makeup on, and it just made the perfect blending tool. This is a smudge-proof kind of cheek stain. And it looks like a little sponge. I go into the apples of my cheeks and I blend all the way up. I think I need a little bit of contour. And so if I am gonna do it, I have this really cool, it's a sunscreen, a pigmented sunscreen. There it is. Water resistant, so it's not going to transfer. It's super smudge proof. I have this little contraption that cleans my brush and dries my brush because that's actually what I need. You just kind of stick this in there. It looks so crazy. But you like dunk it in. It didn't do it. You see it spinning in there? And it actually dries it. It's so much better for your skin because now your brush is actually clean and actually dry and you can actually use it. One thing I've noticed about a lot of my translucent powders is they still do have a pigment. So I found one that's a clay base. It's not gonna transfer onto a mask. It's not my typical kind of brown or yellow that I would use. I love a lip. Once I have a little bit of a base on, I take my fingers and smudge it. Blot it. For me, when I put on the lipstick, I like to leave that little mask that I had on. Sometimes I wipe it off. It just depends on how my lips are doing, but it just feels so good. Then I'll go back in again with another second layer to kind of really stain the lip. The whole point is to have the lipstick actually stick on. It's not really a defined lip. I'm gonna do one more blot. It's kind of like I bit into like a juicy plum or something. And so I love setting spray because it just feels like little baby angels are sitting on my face. Yes, I put a little bit of powder on, but it's really not going to keep everything in place. Putting on an actual setting spray is going to kind of lock everything in and make me feel really secure throughout the day. This is kind of my look, actually. Let's let it rip. I get a cut by this great guy. He does it by cutting each curl while it's dry, curl by curl. So that's how I get this really cool shape. All I do is I fluff my hair to my heart's desire. And I'm ready to go. Thank you guys so much. That was my smudge-proof look. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey Vogue, I'm Logan Browning, and to watch more videos like this, subscribe below.